A blessed day to you, all my sports to the bone people. Thank you all for tuning in and checking this one out. So, in the midst of all the announcement yesterday, we got confirmation about the West Indies T20 team taking on South Africa in a series at Jamaica, right? So, going to give you some info on that. Plus, we're gonna talk a little bit about the teams, just to remind you of the teams that we're going to be taking on in our group. Now that we know our T20 squad, we're gonna look at the teams once again, and hopefully in a live show in the near future, we will be able to look at our squad, look at the teams that we'll come up against, and see how we need to organize our team to see if we can take care of these teams. We also see where CWI is advertising that tickets, Partisan tickets, they are still up and running. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. Give a listening ear. Make sure you subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. This is the platform that will give you all the news. Not only give you the news, we are not biased with the news. Anyways, let's go straight into it. So I spoke about this a couple days ago that West Indies will be taking on South Africa in Jamaica. I didn't have all the exact details, but this was this was published by CWI yesterday. So West Indies will be taking on South Africa in three T20 games, right, prior to the World Cup. So the first one will be on the 23rd of May. So the 23rd of May, we will be taking on South Africa at Sabina Park, right? The second one will be on the 25th of May, also at Sabina Park. And the third and final one will be at Sabina Park, just the same, on the 26th, which is a Sunday. So we have games Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, right? We have Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. So this is very good, This is an opportunity for, the players that are not that are not taking part in the IPL to come together and see how they can do things. You understand? It would be nice to have everybody in, but I think the IPL will just be finishing up. I think the IPL will finish like 5 days prior to the beginning of the World Cup. So we might not have access to everyone, but especially a few guys that were iffy about. Would be nice to have them getting some game time just to show where they're at. Brandon King is expected to feature for us. We're not too sure what his fitness is like. So if we are able to see him in those 3 games, that would be good. And one of the things that I like about this is, it's only actually one of the games will be played before the 25th, right? We can probably do it on the 25th. So we'll have at least 2 games. We'll have at least 2 games before the deadline for changing the squad. So one on the 23rd, one on the 25th. So if we can finish a game on the 25th and then, look at things and see who we need to change before we submit that squad before midnight on the 25th, right? So, Shamar Joseph, who is in the squad, we haven't seen him much. It would be nice if LSG would let him out so he can come and play. We know that he's under contract, and these guys, even if the players are not actively taking part in the first team, they want them in training sessions to be bowling to or batting to the first team players. You understand in the IPL. So I totally understand why them being under contract, why it would be tough for teams to just let them out like that. But it would be nice if we can have those guys, would be nice if we can have them coming in. Sheffield Rutherford is expected to play a huge part for us. Not getting much game over there. Would be good to have him playing in those games. Ravman Powell, the captain, would be nice to have the captain leading the group. As a matter of fact, it's not all of them teams going to make it to the playoffs, because I think Ravman Powell's team is sitting outside of that. LSG, I think, is inside, is there. Russell from KKR, they are there. Though, a couple of these teams will make the playoffs with West Indies superstars, but it would be good. It would be good to have them, taking part against South Africa, there. So, but the only thing I am sorry about is that I am not there in Jamaica. I definitely would have. I would have attended. I would have gone to. I would have attended all 3 games. You understand? But I just one of them things, So yeah, man. All 3 games to be played in Jamaica at Sabina Park, 23rd, 25th, and the 26th. All games will be starting at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Local time. So that is something that you can look out for, just to see what's happening there with our guys. All right. I see where CWI, they are advertising that party stand tickets, they still have party stand tickets available from the 1st to the 29th of June. Well, not from, those are what the World Cup goes from the 1st to the 29th. So they are saying party stand tickets still available. They are saying the Sir Viv Richards Stadium in Antigua, tickets there, Kensington Oval in Barbados, Guyana National Stadium, Darren Sammy Cricket Ground, Arnosville, and Brian Lara Academy. Party stand tickets are all available there, so you can go ahead and check those out. So yeah, that is pretty much it for that section there of the video. Just before we finish up, now that our squad is known, just a reminder, Papua New Guinea. We have Papua New Guinea, Uganda, Afghanistan, and New Zealand, right? Those are the teams that we have, and then West Indies. So we definitely need to win all the games. It would be nice to win all the games, but we want to make sure that we win. Well, the first game will be on the 2nd, where we play. I think we play, the 2nd of June we play Papua New Guinea first. We need to win that, and then that's the first game. The second game will be against Uganda on the 8th. We definitely need to win that. And then the next one will be on the 12th when we play New Zealand. That again we need to win. Afghanistan on the 17th we need to win. Some would say that we need to beat Afghanistan and New Zealand. That's what we need to do. But to be safe, we need to win win the first 2 games. We're not playing Afghanistan and New Zealand first. So we need to win the first 2 games, and then we beat at least one of the big teams. Well, quote unquote big teams in Afghanistan and New Zealand. No disrespect to the other teams. But we need to win the first 2, and then we beat at least New Zealand and or Afghanistan. Well, New Zealand, preferably New Zealand, because we play them before we play Afghanistan. And so that would be 3 games from 4. And then we take it from there. So that is pretty much it for this one, my people. Let me know what you all think. As I said, one of these days we're gonna have a live show, just looking at the squad again and looking how we're gonna how we're gonna set it up to take on these teams. Sports to the bone. Big up.